This is a shagbark hickory tree. This is Caria ovata. And it looks like I'm going to be making some shagbark hickory syrup. So I'm looking for loose sections of bark. Just look at all of the carnage from where these squirrels have just ate almost every single hickory nut. Now, shagbarks have tons of bark to spare. We want living bark, but we also want to make sure that we're not over harvesting from this tree because the bark is very important protecting this tree. So the living bark is still going to be somewhat attached. You'll notice it has almost this kind of glue-like membrane here that keeps it on the tree. So to avoid over harvesting, we're going to hit several shagbark hickory trees. Got a bunch of Armillaria tapskins here. The ringless honey mushroom. Looks like it's coming right out of this black walnut root. Bummer. Sorry, big guy. So you can see this is a place where critters like to hide between the different slats of the shagbark hickory bark. So we want to first scrub all of this off very thoroughly. I use one of these bristle pads right here, like you use for cast irons. So I've just got over a smidge of 3 pounds cleaned up and ready to go. Now we're going to bake our hickory bark. We're going to bake it at 350 for about 25 minutes. If you want a little bit more of a smokier flavor, then go ahead and do it for just a bit longer, 35-ish. All right, our hickory bark was toasted. I let it cool just so I could touch it. And then I put it into a pot and filled it just to where the water was right over top. Now put it on a medium setting because we want it to simmer, not boil. Once it gets to a simmer, we're going to allow it to simmer for about 30 minutes. Now it's time to add the sugar. For every 1 cup of fluid that you have, you want to add 1 cup of sugar, an equal ratio. So my shagbark hickory bark made me about 24 cups, so I have to add 24 cups of sugar. Okay, now all my sugar's in. Now it's time for constant monitoring as we get it to temp. For those of you at sea level, 219 degrees will be the temperature you are shooting for. Now, every 500 feet in elevation, you will minus 1 degree. So where I'm at is about 500 to 600 foot elevation. So I'm going to be going right around 218.5 degrees. So I got a little ways to go. Alrighty, we are there. Time to cut the heat. Now it still looks really liquidy now, but once it cools, it's going to get viscous, meaning it will get thicker. Now all you gotta do is put it into a container and sit it out so it can thicken up, and you're ready to have your poor man's syrup. So there you have it. I hope that helps. I hope I was thorough. Any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section. Guys, please like and share the video if you can. That tremendously helps me. And go check out my link tree in my bio. I love you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And more than anything, I hope you stay wild.